That one was that was supposed to be at Madison Square Garden, and it was up in the air whether or not, potentially they could move if code restrictions started to screw with their fighters. But on this card, we've got a pretty awesome, good main card. All right, so Peter Yan and Corey Sandhagen, they're going to be fighting tonight or this morning or in a little bit. Like I said, Jan Blachowicz versus Glover Teixeira. That's the main event. You got, and look, there's a lot of Russian, Dagestani mountain names here. So if I fuck them up, I don't care.
You're absolutely going.
Islam Makhachev and Dan Hooker. That's going to be a good one.
That will be a good fight.
Alexander Volkov and Marcin Tybura. I don't know, maybe. Li Jiliang. All right. And Khamzat Chimaev. Magomada.
Yeah, so
keep going. Magomed Ankalev and Volkan Ozdemir.
I don't think that's how you say either one of those names.
I don't either, but I don't really care.
Yeah, so it's going to be a very Russian-heavy card. Khamzat is the guy that I'm kind of interested in seeing on this. I want to see if he comes back from his quote-unquote retirement, beats some ass. I mean, this is a guy that they were saying trains with I just forgot his goddamn name. Beat the hell out of Conor McGregor. The other guy from Dagestan. What? How did I just forget his?
I'm not going to tell you.
All right. Well,
potentially the best fighter of all
time. Listen, I also have had a very long morning trying to get all the shit set up. As you guys can see, we have a little bit of a different setup today. We are back on StreamYard. We have found a way to make that work. So we're going to try to start using StreamYard a little bit more. Yeah, it escapes me. Fuck it. He doesn't fight anymore anyways. Fuck him.
I mean, I want to tell you, but I also, this is kind of like when you're watching The Office and break me off a piece of that fancy feast. Andy can't remember the fucking Kit Kat name.
Kit Kat bar, yeah.
Yeah. But here's your hint. Starts with a K, like Kit Kat.
Yeah, that's very helpful considering where he's from. Khabib.
There you go.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
How the fuck did I forget
There's
that?
no way that we were going to go for a couple hours without you being able to say Khabib.
Yeah.
And this man ain't even been drinking yet. Or
not
maybe
yet.
He has. I don't know.
No. I have not been drinking yet. However, because I had the cowboy hat on and because of the person I'm going to be today for Halloween, you guys will get to see this later. I'm going to post it on social. I'm going to be Rip Wheeler from Yellowstone. I'm definitely going to probably break out a glass of this whiskey and enjoy the shit out of that.
Fantastic fucking show. If that doesn't make you want to move to Montana and become a cowboy and just fucking be real rough and rowdy, I don't know what will. That show makes me want to be a man even more than I am.
I love the show. Now, I like the fact that it's called Yellowstone as well. But when I think of Yellowstone, I don't think of Montana. I think of Wyoming. I'm from Wyoming. And 95% of Yellowstone is in Wyoming.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't give a fuck. I hated Montana when I went up there. That part of Montana, I would absolutely go to. Kevin Costner can teach me how to fucking ride horses, and Beth can do dirty things to me. And I'm hoping Beth does. I want to
lay with one of the horses.
I'm hoping that Beth does some dirty things to me tonight because my wife will be going as Beth Dutton.
Oh, there you go. So, well, Halloween just turned into role play at the Carlisle house.
Hell yeah!
So that'll be fun. Yeah, I'm going to be a. Wouldn't you know it? A Viking.
Ooh.
Yeah. I've been growing the beard out, and it's pretty much like 90-95% that next week you're going to see me with a little bit less of the old face seat, if you will.
There you go.
So it might just get rubbed off from friction tonight. But yeah, I'll be a Viking for tonight. Wearing some furs, and I don't know about a loincloth. It might turn out to be a loincloth, but we'll see how poppin' Bisbee is.
Yeah, so that'll be tough. But
that'll be tough.
Bisbee's not a big town. All right, let's back to these fights. So I'm excited to see Khamzat. Now that I remember his buddy's name, Peter Yan's another guy. I put heavy money on Peter Yan. The last time he fought, ended up getting disqualified with an illegal knee. I'm excited to see him come back, take on Corey Sandhagen, get himself back in position for a title fight. And then Yan, I really like watching Jan, the Polish power. He is so goddamn big, but Glover Teixeira is no small man either. That'll be an interesting fight. I don't know if we'll get to catch any of it, but we'll see how quickly we get through this show to see if we can get that turned on.
Yeah, I love Peter Yan, and Jan Blachowicz is he's a fucking beast. So he's a fun fighter to watch. But out of this whole card, I think Peter Yan's the guy that I like watching the most, even though I'm not a big fan of Russia, but America. But that doesn't really matter when it comes down to this,
Well, fuck Russia. Hold on.
Fuck Russia. Okay.
So I can't do this accent.
American.
I can't do this accent with a cowboy hat on because it just fucking feels weird. All right, so I gotta change this up. The fucking rush. I can't do it either. No, not doing it.
That's Vidania.
So, like, maybe if I hear one, but fuck Russia. Peter Yan's great. They train with bears and shit. They're crazy fucking people. I want Peter Yan to win and come back just so he can get another title shot. He was winning that last title fight against Aljamain Sterling, and then he got DQ'd with the illegal knee. It's a bad move on his part to send that knee in that moment. He's a professional. He knows better. But he was winning that fight before that, and I want to see him get back in position to fight Aljamain again. I don't particularly care for Aljamain. I think he's been kind of a little bitch since that fight has happened. So, yeah, that's this fight that I really want to see.
Yeah, it is a little disappointing this is happening while we're recording, but, we'll deal with it. I might completely legally stream it halfway through here on my computer while we're talking about the rest of our sports for the day.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely do that legally because we would never.
We are completely above the level here on the line.
Yeah. I mean, obviously a very professional show, super legit. Would not ever think to do something potentially illegal or possibly offensive. That's not who we are.
No.
You guys have been watching the show for quite some time. I'm pretty sure today is like episode 46. We are getting very close to episode 50 where we're going to have to do something special.
Yeah, and in really close to episode 69, which I might do.
All right.
Do something really special.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Once again, back to being a professional show that we are.
Professionals.
Yeah.
I do have more accoutrement coming for this.
Okay.
It's just taking a while to get here.
Right. So I figured the fist would not be the main focal point on that side, but maybe it will be.
But I think it's a good point of focus.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good.
Yeah. It can be a lot of fun to be.
I mean, I got Ohio State totem, a signed baseball by a potential rapist. So
it's going well.
Yeah, that shelf is that shelf's kind of offensive right now.
I mean, look, I don't think it's good to be outwardly racist and or not outwardly, just racist in general or any of that shit. But I think offensive is good.
Okay.
That's art.
Yeah.
If
you do it right,
people go after Dave Chappelle for the shit that he says in his Netflix special, where you can tell that he's not against trans people, but people get upset because they want to get upset, and it's offensive. It's art. It's meant to be offensive. It's meant to stir emotions. I like that shit.
I do too. That's one.
Let us stir your emotions with rape baseballs and rubber fists.
There we go. I like the fact that we can let it rip here. So I've been looking for new jobs, and there was a sportscaster job in the Cleveland area. I was like, man, that'd be super cool.
Do you have any
telecommunications
background?
Not at all. But they were not requesting it. They're requesting somebody basically this off the fucking street.
Well, you have a cowboy hat. That's a good ambiance.
Yeah. So I was like, man, that'd be super cool. Can I not violate the FCC every time I'm on television? I think I have the ability if I know I'm not allowed to.
Yeah, if someone tells me the rules and I'm not drinking beforehand, I can normally toe the line, but I'm gonna finger fuck that line like a Mervyn Meyer. You know?
Speaking
we'll be right there.
Yeah. Are we ready to get off of the UFC and into baseball? I know we've kind of danced around UFC. We didn't really talk
absolutely.
a lot
So
about
it's tough because it's going on right now. So if the fights hadn't started yet, we could maybe get into it a little bit more. But we don't want to be sitting here. I mean, obviously, this is being recorded and then later broadcasted, so people are already going to know what's going on with the UFC if they're paying attention by the time that they see this. So we don't want to get too deep into it. The real big one is next week.
Yeah.
That's what I'm really fucking waiting for. So,
and we should be able to get that out before that fight actually releases that night.
Absolutely.